Hello, Jeff Patterson, Eric Nelson. Again, we're looking at some of our basic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu curriculum in these videos. Today we're talking about our cross-body sit-out positions or Kesa positions, and we're looking at different controls from the top. So if you could lay down here, sir, head this way, please. All right, so in the first position, I sit out. I've got the head wrapped, good base. I want to have this elbow up and tight. I don't want to let his elbow come to the mat. I want to keep it up here, and I'm in this control. Now, for me, I look at this from a top perspective as a transitionary position. I think that from top crossbody controls, this is probably the easiest escape to pass if you're on the bottom. And so I try to avoid being in this as much as possible. However, sometimes we end up here and we need to learn how to control, we need to learn how to attack from here. And so we're going to look at some of those things from here. So when we're controlling from this position, we want to think about using the floor. I've always got one foot pushing into the floor. If I'm just kind of laying here relaxed and I'm holding on tight with my upper body, it's easy for him to move me around. But if I've got that hidden force and I'm pushing into him, I can put a lot of power with my rib cage and kind of hold into him, as well as I'm pulling this arm up, I'm hooking at the elbow, and I'm kind of lifting on the head, which is giving me good control here. This foot can also kind of drive into the mat this way, so I've got both of my feet active here. This is the first position. Second position, which is a lot better control for me and a lot harder for him to pass, is if I have the underhook on this far side. Everything else is the same. I'm working all these basic controls, but now, since I have the underhook here, if he goes out, go out the back door, he can take the back here. But if I have this here, he's got to fence that arm inside if he wants to get to the back position, and it's hard to do that if I've got good pressure and I'm not giving him any space. And so this would be from the underhook. Then we have the sit out, face the feet. Now from here, let's turn this way. So from here, I've got kind of that same sit out position. I'm pushing into the floor. My knee on this side, my knee here is staying tight to the hip, because if he starts to shrimp away from me, I don't want to let him get space and start bringing this knee in. If I feel him shrimp, just stick to him. I'm pushing into the mat here, and I follow him, keeping that pressure so he can't go anywhere. Also, if he tries to bump me to this backside, I've got this foot here, base, to keep me stable. So this is my basic control. Now I've got this arm free to start attacking. This is also a good position to transition into the mount if I want to go to the mount position from here. So one more time, briefly, let's run through these. So I've got my head and arm position, hips are up high in the armpit. I'm pushing into the mat, pulling the elbow across, wrapping the neck, putting the pressure of my rib cage into his, trying to put a lot of weight on him, kind of take his wind out of him. I've got the underhook, everything else pretty much remains the same. This knee now in this position can slide up a little higher under the shoulder to kind of give you a little bit of control here. And then lastly, we sit out and we've got this position, face the feet. Okay, 3 basic sit-out positions from top crossbody. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next few videos. We're going to talk about some escapes from these positions and some attacks as well. Thank you.